really excited about this week. Get to go play Michigan State. I've been there. It's a great atmosphere. I know our players and our coaches are going to be extremely excited. Had a tough loss last week against a really good Indiana team, and really trying to bounce back from that. Hats off to Michigan State, man. When you watch them on film, they're playing the right way, and there's a reason why they're undefeated right now. They're doing it the right way for sure. So we'll have a big challenge ahead of us, and but looking forward to that challenge. Should be a great game and a great atmosphere. That's a question. Well, I think it was a great lesson for us last week that as close as we got, if we can put all the pieces together, we can really beat anybody. And so it'll be great for us to go up there and try to get all the pieces now together. And Michigan State again is a fantastic football team, and when you turn on the film, man, they got players all over the place. So it'll be great to try to say, can we get it all together this time and try to go get that win up there, and it'd be a great win for our team and our program for sure. Well, I think that's every coach's challenge. I've never been huge on that because a lot of the pieces have to come together for you. Defensively, you're trying to make adjustments from what they've shown you, and the game's trying to get established. And I do think offensively, though, it's been a point of emphasis for us. Hey, we got to start fast, and if we can go up to Michigan State and start fast and try to get an early touchdown and get that momentum in our favor where we're not having to play catch up, I think that'll benefit us a lot. So that is definitely a point of emphasis for us. Well, they do a really good job of keeping you off balance. The running back number 9 is a fantastic player. He's really hard to tackle. Even when you do the right things, he's breaking tackles, he's making people miss. So we got to be in the right position with great technique when it comes to tackling him. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is they're going to try to make you focus on the run game, focus on him, and the next thing you know, they throw the football over your head. So it's going to be a great challenge. But we'll go back. I think every week defensively, we've done a good job of making some adjustments, trying to get all those pieces together. Hopefully, this time around, we can get it done. Well, lackadaisical is not a good word to me, and I don't agree with that statement. I love Malachi Corley, but our offense is anything but lackadaisical, and everybody in the stands can see that. So let me first make that statement. But he does hit a good point at home that what makes this offense go is clean catches, and I think our offense has caught the ball extremely well. Um, our receivers are doing a really nice job. I think more than anything, it's those first couple of drives that hey, we establish some momentum, we complete drives, we do all the things correctly. We got stopped on a 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. Those are critical in the game, and so we got to do all those things right to be successful. Every game's different. I always put thought into it. More often than not, I lean on deferring. Because to try to play good defense, give them the punt early. Now you have the advantage offensively. Go get a touchdown and you get it back first and the second half. So that's really the thought. So I'm more leaned on deferring, but that's not to say that's always an absolute either. So it's always in the back of my mind. Yeah, I tell you what, they're doing a great job defensively. When you watch them, they're flying around, they're tackling. The looks are tough. They're not just lining up and you know what you're getting. They're keeping you guessing. They've played some really good football teams, and came away with some pretty solid wins. I mean, they're not close wins by any means. I mean, it's from the start to the finish. They've done a nice job. So again, offensively, it's going to be a great challenge for us. But if we go do what we're supposed to do and we take advantage of the looks that they give us and we make our plays when it's time to make them, I think we'll be in the fourth quarter going to win the game. Well, I think we got to apply more pressure on the quarterback. I think we got to get home more. One thing Indiana did was Penix got to sit back there and kind of pick us apart a little bit because he had too much time. And so that's something we're trying to address right now is trying to see if we can get to the quarterback faster. I don't know if we can or not. But Michigan State's really good. We'll do our best, but there's one thing true about football is if you can't get to the quarterback, he's going to have a nice day back there throwing the football. So that is a point of emphasis for us. We'll see if we can get it done this week. Yeah, yeah. Let me make a correction. You're exactly right. The other three previous games, I thought they played good, but Nebraska did play an outstanding game this past weekend against them. I thought Nebraska matched up really well with them defensively, just for what they play and what Michigan State's trying to do. I thought they tackled the running back really well. They limited the explosive plays for the most part. Um, didn't see, had an early Michigan State had an early turnover. Other than that, there wasn't a lot there. So those are the things. It's turnovers, it's explosive plays, and field position. That's what's going to win the games for you. So Nebraska had all those scenarios and was able to take them down the stretch. Yeah, that was, in my opinion, uncharacteristic of us. We had a lot of penalties, particularly in the first half, and penalties that cost us. So, you know, some of those penalties I think we can correct as coaches, and we can put a higher point of emphasis and demand it from the players. Some penalties are always going to be there. I don't know why an offensive lineman jumps off, makes a guy flinch, for no reason. But through the history of football, for whatever reason, those kids are 18 to 22 and they jump off sides. And no matter how hard you coach them about it, it seems to come up in a game. So those are the things I'm talking about that will always be a part of the game. You try to eliminate them, but the things you can control them, and that's a point of emphasis for us. Well, I think we've played a lot of good quality opponents. So when you do hit conference play, and let me say this, our conference openers against UTSA, and they may be as good, if not better, than the teams we've previously played in Army and Indiana and Michigan State. I mean, they're a very good football team. So that's going to be a great challenge as well. But when you do play quality opponents, I do think it sharpens the knife. I do think it gets you ready for conference play. We have some really good quality teams in this league, but the teams that we will have played previously will be as good, if not better. So I do think we'll be ready in that sense. But to answer your question, when we enter conference play right off the bat, we'll have a tremendous challenge ahead of us as well. Really trying to get him in this game. I won't know until probably tomorrow. He's going to try to practice tomorrow. We'll see how he looks when he practices. But this was probably the first week where we really said, man, if we can get him